Alright y'all, so what's up? The G-Force GF9 is potentially fixed. So, one of the first things I did to this gun is, well, I ain't gonna say the first, because today both the parts came in that I ordered, because I ordered both of them the same day, just at different times. So I'm gonna just show y'all that it's clear. There are rounds in the magazine, but there isn't one in the chamber. So, the guide rod. The guide rod is a factory OEM Glock 26 Gen 3 guide rod that I bought from eBay. It was like $25, $27, which isn't a bad price for an OEM Glock 26 Gen 3 guide rod. And G-Force does recommend, if you're going to replace parts, you want to replace it with Gen 3 or Gen 4 Glock parts. Don't replace it with Gen 5. It has to be either Gen 3 or pretty much Gen 4. And the next thing that I did is I replaced the entire I replaced the entire trigger assembly. That's why the trigger is a little bit different compared to the factory G-Force Rapture trigger that came out on here. And I did get it fully assembled, so it came out the package fully assembled because I didn't want to put that thing together. So, on to the good stuff. This is the ammo. I ran through it. I didn't run 200, nothing like that. I just ran a box of flat nose Aguila rounds, 147 grain. And I'm gonna be honest, it did jam up that first round. The first round I shot through it, it did jam up. And cleared that malfunction, and so the rest of the magazine fed. The second one fed. Once I got to like the third one, it had a double feed, which whenever I first got my Stoger, it had about maybe 2 double feeds during whenever I first got it, just during the break-in period. So that's most likely what this gun is trying to do as well, is break in. All those parts are just trying to work together as one. But I'm gonna be real. If you're thinking about getting the Stoger or the G-Force, you want something right out the box that's gonna be reliable, get you the Stoger STR9 subcompact. Reason being, straight out the box, this gun is reliable. Whenever I got mine, it was $300, so that's not a bad price for this gun. You are getting a Glock 26 style gun, and it also has a Picatinny rail on it. It's very accurate, it has a great trigger. It's pretty much par for par with the Glock trigger, because I had a 43X before I got my G-Force. And it has a 10 round magazine, which it is loaded, but there's nothing in the chamber. So I'm gonna just show y'all that trigger that's on it. It's like right there. You reset, it's right there. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting the G-Force Rapture, you might as well get the Stoger, because you'll have to put about another $50 to $70 into this to get it to work and run. Compared to this, straight out the box, it's ready to go and it will fire and work. And through my Stoger, I maybe have about 600 to 700 rounds through it. I don't have that much through this gun, simply because I just don't carry it that often. This is more of a wintertime carry for me, fall time. I don't carry it that much during the summer. Right now I'm carrying my Beretta APX A1 carry. Will I start carrying this during the summertime and stuff once it proves to be reliable, once I've ran another 150 rounds through it? Most likely. The only bad thing I see about this gun really is you have to replace parts on it to get it to work. I know some people, they get it, you know, to run and stuff. Like theirs comes straight out the box working. But just watch YouTube videos, because I thought it wouldn't happen to me. I was like, man, these people, like, there's no way it's gonna happen to me, bro. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get a dud of a gun. And so once I got this, it's like I said in my last video, the slide, it would come back to about right here. I have to give it a tap on the back, just to make it fully, you know, seat how it's supposed to. And another thing is the trigger, it was a lot mushier whenever, well, I wouldn't even say it was mushy whenever I first got it, but it was like, I think the trigger assembly was where a lot of the problems came as far as this gun not functioning. That and the guide rod. The guide rod that was factory in here before I got this one, straight trash, bro. Don't get it. It's a loose guide rod. It don't seat properly. And that's another problem where a lot of your issues come from with this gun. But on a good note is, it does come with fiber optic sights. I give it that. It comes with fiber optic sights. It's very accurate. It straight out the box has a great trigger, even though I replaced mine. But the main things, if you're thinking about getting this, I'm not going to say don't get it, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'm going to say if you want to spend about $350 on a gun and for it to work out the box, get this. Get you a Stoker STR9 SC. You won't regret it. But if you don't mind spending about another extra $60 or $70 on a gun, as far as in parts, you can get this. I mean, the Gen 3 Glock 26 parts aren't that high. The only thing is you have to wait for them to get here. That's the only thing. But I mean, as far as accuracy, this being a range gun, you can like put Glock 26 parts on it. You can replace the entire slide with a Glock 26 slide. That's another good thing about this gun. But you can't put a Glock 26 lower on here and think it's... Well, yeah, you can. I forgot you can. Spin Firearms did it. But on to me firing these rounds again. I got off track a little bit. That last magazine that I shot, it was firing, but throughout me shooting this gun the entire time, bro, this thing started smoking like a Waffle House worker or a Dollar General worker that just went on break, dog. Like, it was smoking pretty bad. And whenever I got back inside and took it apart after that last magazine, I'm not just going to say it was extremely hot, but this sucker was pretty dang hot. Like, for it to be a brand new gun, it was pretty hot for it to be a brand new gun, but it was smoking a lot. Like, it was smoking a lot. But if you go on YouTube and click off this video and watch Spin Firearms, watch the burn down of this gun that Spin Firearms did, and his was smoking a lot too. And he did a real burn down. Like, he was, as soon as one magazine come out, bro, he putting another one in, and then he had dropped that one, put in, I think he did about 4 or 5 magazines with the burn down with this gun. But yeah, his was also smoking me. I'll still only have this one magazine, so it's like I'd have to load this one magazine right back up with 12 rounds and start shooting, and you know, it was still smoking pretty bad. But would I recommend this? If you don't mind modifying a gun, if you just want something that you can just modify and turn into like a ranged toy or something, go ahead and get it. It's accurate. I mean, G-Force, they recommend that you run 200 rounds through one of these. So, because like I said in one of my earlier videos, me personally, I do recommend running about 300 to 500 rounds through a gun before you carry it. And that's what I plan on doing with this one. And if it does run reliably after the next 100, I'm going to say the next 100 rounds, because I do have 125 through it so far. So the next 150 rounds, next 100 rounds that I go through with this gun, I will recommend carrying it if it is reliably firing and feeding, because I really do like it. I like the color, the grip texture on it, the grip texture on it is real good. The trigger is real good, and here's that Glock 26 Gen 3 trigger I was talking about that I put on here. So it's like, it is a little bit mushier than the last one. It's not bad. It's a Glock trigger. It's right there. Here's a reset. There. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this video. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.